roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd.
You guys, welcome to Miami! Woo! You guys, I am back for my second year of solo cruising, but this time I have made some friends from the last cruise, you guys. So we will be sailing off today in the Norwegian Joy cruise, which is right behind me, and I'm gonna be giving you guys some tips, some steps, some tricks on how to be an expert at solo cruising. I do recommend, if you are an introvert or whatever, this may not be for you, but if you're an introvert, extrovert just like me, solo cruising can definitely be a joy, especially if you are outgoing and you love meeting new people and you love making new friends, because I made a lot of friends last year on this solo cruise, you guys. I took the steps because I'm claustrophobic, but I'm waiting for them to all get off the elevator now, and then we'll be walking in together. But it's like 10 of us, you guys. So yeah, we're just gonna be waiting for them, and then we are gonna be boarding on the Norwegian Joy together. All right, you guys, so if you wanna be an expert at solo traveling, the first thing that you should do is just make sure you always have everything on your person. Even if you meet people in public, if you meet new friends and stuff, you still want to be responsible for yourself. So you want to make sure you always have your passport. You want to make sure that you know where your car keys is. You just want to make sure you are staying on top of yourself. Just because you meet other people don't mean you'll be like, hey, watch my purse, or hey. No, you take everything with you. You're still responsible for yourself. You just have other people to party with. So that's one step to being an excellent solo traveler, is to always, always, always ensure that you have all of your important documents, all of your pieces of paper, and to ensure that you are keeping track of yourself, because at the end of the day, the only person you got is yourself.
Baby, don't be shy. Just follow yours and I'll follow.
So I'm all checked in and I'm about to board on a boat. You do want to make sure that you always have a map with you, or at least something, so that way you can know where something is. Once you get on this cruise boat, it is a lot of confusion. Everybody is running into each other. So you want to make sure when you are traveling solo that you have your welcome aboard itinerary, you have your room key. You want to also make sure you have a small little wristlet for all of your money and everything as well. Is this the way I get? Okay. Ask questions too, you guys. Don't just be walking around looking like Miss Daisy. Ask questions. If you don't know where you are, ask somebody. Like, they ain't gonna hurt you.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up.
Boarding the boat. We're getting on the boat. We're boarding the boat. We're getting on the boat.
It came into my life and started a fire. It made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine.
So I am on the ship. I'm walking through the casino as of right now. When you first get on the ship, ask somebody, because you have to go to your muster station and check in. So as of right now, I am looking for my muster station, which they said is going to be in the middle of the ship. Now this ship is bigger than the ship that I was on last year. So again, have a map, ask questions, so that way you can know what you're doing and where you're going, because you know you're responsible for yourself. So we are headed to go check in to the muster station. They will not pull this boat off until everybody has checked into the station.
Finally I got you, baby, here in my heart.
Next thing I advise is to find your room. When you get on the boat, you want to ensure you know where your muster station is, and you want to make sure you know where your room is. Okay, so even though we're not supposed to be back here, we all want to know where we will be laying our heads. So my room is 1:27:20 right now. I am walking in the hallway and passing by the different rooms. So if you can, make sure you know where your room is, then venture around the boat. But you always first and foremost want to know where your room is in the muster station, because you got to keep up with yourself, okay? Nobody's gonna be pointing you and helping you around. So okay, let's see. Okay, 1:27. So here is my room, you guys. Here is my room. Oh, I like this a whole lot better than the last room. I always get a balcony room. So I don't want to leave anything in here yet, just because the doors are still open. So I'm gonna keep everything on me, but I just needed to scope out the scene. I need to know where my exit is closest to my room, how to get here, and all that type of stuff. So I know where my room is, and it's a beautiful room. This bathroom is a whole lot bigger than the last one. I mean, it ain't really nothing to it, y'all. It's just a room. But we know where it is. And now I gotta take a video for my tickety talk. And then we're gonna go find us a drink. That's what we're gonna go and do. You wanna look at a map before we walk too far? Alright, you guys, so like I was saying, if you join a Facebook group and you are a solo traveler, you can meet friends. So right now I am with another solo traveler. Her name is Miss Kia, and we are looking for the garden room. Yeah, this way. Oh, sorry. Where's the garden room? See, I'm glad I asked. That's why I ask questions. That's the part of my steps, is to ask questions. Okay. Okay, you guys, so we are headed to the garden room, me and Kia here. And again, if you are solo and you are in different groups, meet up with different solo travelers. Like, let them know what you look like, so that way you are not totally by yourself, but just let them know that you still want to have your own space. We made it to the garden room. We just wanted to get something to put on our stomachs here. So we got some Indian food, some fish and everything. Her plate is over here, but she went to the restroom, so I'm just gonna, you know, watch her stuff or whatever. If you feel a comfortable vibe with the person that you're hanging with, like, you know, just ask them, hey, do you mind? You know what I mean? But only if you feel a comfortable vibe. I feel like me and her, because we were chit-chatting before our trip, like we already kind of felt a good vibe with each other. So she just went to the restroom, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pray and eat. But yeah, you guys, this is just different tips and tricks if you are thinking about solo traveling and you're afraid. I'm never afraid or whatever. Like, my schedule don't always align with everybody else's schedule, So for me, it just works out to be a solo traveler. And then I'm just gonna try a little bit of this. It's alright, y'all. It's alright. I think the food was alright last time too, but the regular buffets just be alright. So I am here in my room, and so far so good. I got my little drinky drink going, okay, and for the most part, you know, I'm just networking. I'm meeting a whole lot of people. Another good tip of traveling solo is making sure you're not telling everybody. I don't tell people that I'm traveling solo, even if they now unless it's another solo traveler, I will be like, you know, I'm here or whatever. But as far as like just random people or whatever, I don't tell them that I'm traveling solo or whatever. I'll just be, if they'll be like, hey, are you traveling solo, I'll just say no or whatever. I'll just flat out say no or whatever, even if they see me alone. But you never know, because like I said, I've met other solo travelers here, but of course the masses don't need to know that. But they might see me walking around by myself, and they might see me walking around with somebody else. And then of course, while you're mixing and mingling, hopefully with other people on the cruise, even people who come here with their families, you guys, they're walking off by themselves. Some people, they want to come to the cruise just to go to sleep. Some people want to cruise to go to the casino. Some people want to cruise to be on the pool. So even people who come with their family and friends, they might want to enjoy their alone time. So as far as I'm concerned, nobody needs to know if I'm traveling solo or not, because it might be people who are here with their family and friends and they're still off traveling or being solo. So I might bump into them at the bar, and then next thing you know, me and them are chit-chatting, and they might be interested in going to the pool, and I was going to the pool, and next thing you know, we're going to the pool together. But their family don't want to go to the pool. Their family might want to sit in the casino all day. So now me and them are, you know, powwowing, kicking it and stuff together. So if you don't want to tell people you are traveling solo, you do not have to tell people that you're traveling solo. I for sure don't tell people that I'm traveling solo, unless it's, you know, unless it's another solo traveler that I might feel that I can trust. Of course I will let them know, like Kia that I met, she's cool or whatever, and me and her kind of have the same vibe, and me and her both kind of feel comfortable with each other. But other than that, no. So that's another tip as well. If people do ask you if you're traveling solo, just tell them no. Tell them no, because it ain't none of their business. Some other questions people may have is, how do you find the best deals? I found the best deal for this cruise during Travel Tuesdays. So you have your Black Friday, you have your Cyber Monday, and you have Travel Tuesdays. As you guys can see, I am in a solo balcony room, and I did pay $230 for everything. Now of course I had to pay for if I wanted to do gratuities, if I wanted to pay for the drink package, I did. Okay baby, this year I got the drink package, okay? Like we ain't skipping out on the drink package, because I already came here today knowing I was gonna have 4 to 5 drinks, because on the cruise the drinks are watered down, okay? So $80 for 2 days, that's nothing, because before y'all even took off, you're already $50 in on drinks. So I would advise to get the drink package. You get sodas, waters, juice, everything except for Starbucks, which I ain't care, because I can get Starbucks any time of the day. I came here for my drinky drinks, and as long as I got some water and stuff like that, I did do the drink package. This is a two-day cruise, so it was $80 for the whole entire cruise. I definitely advise, if you are a solo traveler, please ensure that you are getting Wi-Fi. Your family needs to be able to get in contact with you some way, shape, or form, whether they have you on the Find a Friends app and they're looking at you on the app just to make sure you are where you said you are, make sure you invest and get Wi-Fi so that way you can be in communication with somebody. With me, even though I came here to have peace, tranquility, and all that good stuff, I want to make sure that I have the Wi-Fi package so that way my mother and my family and friends can see that I'm still here. And I told them if they see the dot on the screen that says I'm in Africa or somewhere that I ain't said that I was going, call the popo, because that means somebody done got me, or you know, just to make sure I'm good. So definitely the drink package you want to get, and then the Wi-Fi package you want to get. Another good question is, what is the best cruise line to travel for solo traveling? Now, I've only did Norwegian Cruise Line, and the reason being is because most of the times if you are traveling solo, you guys, you are going to pay for double occupancy. So that means you're paying, even though you're the only one in the room, you're going to be paying for 2 people. Whereas though with Norwegian, I just paid for me, myself, and I. Now, as you guys can see, technically 2 people can be in this room, but because it's only 1 person in this room, I only paid for me, myself, and I. However, on other cruises, they want to get the most money, they want to get the more bang for their buck. So even if you are traveling solo, you might have to pay for yourself, and you might have to pay for a person who's not even here. So I would suggest Norwegian Cruise Line is really good for solo traveling, and then also Virgin Voyages is good for solo traveling as well, because Virgin Voyages is an adults only cruise or whatever, so they know that a lot of adults will be cruising that cruise line, and a lot of adults will be cruising that cruise line somewhat by themselves if they want some peace in mind. So as far as I know, I've only done Norwegian, but I do know for a fact that Norwegian and Virgin is so far the best cruise lines to travel solo. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about as far as booking your cabin. Now, for me specifically, you guys, I'm highly claustrophobic. So I've been in cabin rooms that don't have no windows. I've been in the cabin rooms that only had a window, and that wasn't enough for me. However, there is some solo cruise cabins that don't have no windows or whatever have you, and they are a lot cheaper. So if you don't mind not having a window, you can choose a no window room, or you can get a window room, or like for me, I do have a balcony room. So you could definitely choose whichever room you want. Just make sure that you are selecting solo traveler, so that way you are not paying for double occupancy. Should you book excursions through the cruise line or independently? Now, I book everything through the cruise lines. Like with me, I don't want no foolishness. Like I want the cruise line to know where I am. If the excursion, like last year I went zip lining, for instance, we had to be back on the boat at 4. If zip lining and I booked it through the cruise line, say if zip lining went over an hour or whatever, then they are going to wait for me because I booked my excursion directly through the cruise. So the cruise is responsible for me. Now, if I go on Craigslist and say I wanted to go zip lining on some beach that's well off, baby, the cruise line don't care about that. You did that on your own. You're responsible for yourself. You got to be back on this boat at 4. But if you book it directly through the cruise line, then the cruise line is responsible for you. They do account for you, and they will wait for you to get back on the cruise if you book your excursions through the cruise line. And as a solo traveler, to me, that's important to me, because I mean, granted, I can be cheap and all that type of stuff, but when it comes to my safety, especially as a solo traveler, I want to be sure that the cruise line know that I got off of the ship, and I want them to be sure that I am getting on the ship. So with me, I'm going to book all of my excursion and all of my festivities through the cruise line, so that way if anything was to happen and all that type of stuff, they know to come looking for my ass because I booked it through them. So they're responsible for me. So with me as a solo traveler, I highly recommend it. It might be a little bit more expensive than what you saw on ojoblow.com, but with me, I'd rather pay a little bit more to know that I'm being safe. Will I feel lonely on a solo cruise? That really all depends on you. I would say last year I was a little bit more, I wouldn't say lonely, but I was a little bit more in solitude. It was my first solo cruise, so with me I have to test out the scenes, I have to test out the waters, but I did make friends, which I'm meeting up with them again on the solo cruise. You know, I, as a solo cruiser, as a solo traveler, like, I like to kind of dip in and dip out when I feel like it. Like, if I feel like I need to go take a nap and everybody else want to go and do their thing, I don't want to feel pressured to have to go out and do what they want to do, because technically this is my trip and I did decide to come here solo. So even last year I did not feel lonely or anything, because I was completely at peace, and I knew that I came here to be at peace. I brought books with me because I wanted to read a book and all that type of stuff. So it really all depends on your like comfort and your social level. Like I said at the beginning of this vlog, you guys, I'm an introvert and I'm an extrovert, so I know when my social battery is running out and I need to come and be in my room and be alone and, you know, just kind of take everything in, which is why I'm doing this video, you guys. And then I'll meet up with the crew later on. Like, dining alone on a cruise, to me that didn't really make no never mind to me anyway, because I dine alone even if I'm like not on a cruise. The only thing is, y'all, the only thing is that last year I was sitting at a table for like 4 people, and all the silverware was like on the table for 4 people, and then when they knew I was there by myself, they came and just gathered up all the silverware, and then everybody was looking, and I was just like, y'all could have left the silverware, or y'all could have just, you know, it kind of made it a little bit more obvious that I was by myself. But even still, that didn't bother me. I just bought a book, and as I was waiting for my food, I was either looking at my phone or I was reading a book. Like, honestly, nobody cares. It's really just all in your head at the end of the day. And honestly, you would be surprised how many people travel solo. It's just you probably didn't run into them. This cruise, I'm running into a lot of people who are here solo, like whether it be they're like me and Kia, we met a lady who was like in her 60s from Australia. She was like, listen baby, I'm going on a cruise. A lot of my family and friends, they do not like going on cruises. I like going on a cruise, so I'm here on a cruise. So this cruise, I am meeting and running into a lot more people who are traveling solo, but also you never know who is solo. And again, people will part from their family or part from their friend group and go off on their own as well. What are the best activities for solo travelers? So I would say do some fun stuff like Deal or No Deal. I did that last year. What they call it, word fortune, what is it, wheel of fortune. Do little spa stuff. Like if you're into the spa, I think I did like a little spa thing, and it was just me and 2 other ladies, and we all had fun. Like, a lot of people are on this cruise, they're drunk, they're happy to be vacationing or whatever. So you'll run into people are nice, even if they're in their friend group or whatever, they'll talk to you and then come and bring you into the friend group or whatever. Like, it's so much to do on this cruise ship, you guys. Like, don't if you isolate yourself and put more emphasis that you're a solo cruiser, the more you're gonna be in your head. Like, it's really one big party on the cruise ship, you guys. How do you capture great solo travel content, photos and videos? Bring a tripod. Y'all are on a tripod right now. If you need to bring 2 or 3 tripods, good. Or also ask the workers. I have my she not a maitre d', what you call them, she not a maitre d', but the lady who's doing the rooms, she's very, very sweet, you guys. And then if you already paid your gratuity, or if you plan to pay your gratuity to them, pay your gratuity, and then be like, do you mind taking a video of me walking into my room, twisting it around, and then walking out? They don't mind, you guys. They're super sweet on here. This is your vacation. They already know it costs a lot for people to go on vacation. Some people don't even go on vacation, so you really, really, really want to make it truly your own. What are the top safety tips for solo travelers? I already mentioned that at the beginning of the video. No matter who you meet, you're responsible for yourself. Make sure you're looking over things once over. Now that I'm in my room, I kind of feel a little bit more like I can let my hair down a little bit. But when I had my belongings on me, I always made sure every inkling of a chance that I got, where's my passport? Where's my phone charger? Where's this? Where's my money? make sure you always carry your key card on you. Get you a wristlet and make sure it's like this. Get you a lanyard and make sure you're always keeping everything on your person. How do you stay aware and avoid scams while traveling? I mean, I'm not really sure how you can get scammed when it comes to solo cruising. With me, like I said, I do everything through the cruise. I buy my cruise, my excursions through the cruise, and everything through the cruise. So I mostly do everything through the cruise. Is it safe to leave the ship alone during port stops? Yes. Again, I mean, even if you go out by yourself out of your house, you guys, like, the same safety tips apply or whatever. Now, don't be off talking to the locals or whatever. Like with me, I'll talk to the locals a little bit if I need something, or if I'm trying to, you know, find a restaurant or whatever, but I'm not sitting up here chit-chatting with bohemians and all these people. Like, I'm shooting the breeze and stuff. It's literally the same concept as if you was out walking out your house and going to the mall by yourself. Like, it's no difference. What is the best way to handle emergencies while traveling alone? Make sure, especially for cruises, just make sure you know where your muster station is. What should solo travelers pack for a cruise? So make sure you always got an abundance of phone chargers. Always make sure you even have a portable phone charger. I have this portable phone charger here that I always keep charged, and it literally is a magnet on the back of my phone. And then I always carry a plug with me. I'm always carrying my phone chargers. I'm always carrying backup chargers as well. I always make sure my family and my friends know where I am, especially if I have an iPhone. And then the last couple of questions here so far is, are there any must-have items for solo cruising? Just make sure you have your passport. That's what I always recommend. And again, phone chargers. How do you pack efficiently for a solo cruise? You would just pack the same way you would for a regular cruise, whether you're going with your family. With me, I get a lot of headaches, so I would say make sure you got your medications and all that type of stuff. And then the last question I have so far is, what travel gadgets make solo travel easy? Again, just making sure you have your plugs, your cameras, and all that other type of stuff. Now, we are in 2025, so most people do have like their vlogging camera and all that type of stuff, but just make sure you have everything. Even when you're out and about, you want to make sure you have your you want to make sure you have your plugs and everything. So yeah, you guys, so far I just wanted to answer those bit of questions, but I will continue on this journey with you guys, and I will answer some more questions that you guys may have when it comes to solo traveling. So the boat is about to pull off, you guys, so we are gonna go to the pulling off party. Is it the pulling off party? The takeoff party. Is it the takeoff party? The farewell party? I don't know, y'all, but we about to go freshen up and we about to go party. So now that we just went to the room, we refreshing, we recharged or whatever, we're gonna meet up with Kia. She's on deck 16. I've been telling her I was on the way, but the lady delivered my bags and everything, and then we were sailing off, and then I was talking to y'all. So, but anyway, you guys, we're about to be outside. We're gonna enjoy the sail off and the takeaway party. So yeah. And I didn't change into my bathing suit yet, but I'm still trying to find when we're going to schedule a nap. That's what I'm trying to find out, when a nap is going to be scheduled today. So the room and I am undoing my suitcase. And you guys, if you are enjoying this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the dream, you guys. Like, we are literally living the dream. I'm glad that I can help you guys out as far as being more confident with solo traveling. But right now, everybody was just like, for one, everybody is on different schedules, okay? Like, me and Kia, we was like, listen, we gonna go to the room, we gonna lay down for a little bit, we gonna freshen up, and then go to the comedy show. We met up with some other ladies. They're gonna go eat. One lady, she's gonna go see the Beatles, and then another lady, she's gonna go eat and then go to the comedy show. Baby, I need to fit a nap into this schedule, and then we gonna go to the comedy show. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay out an outfit here or whatever. I didn't overpack, but I did pack to where, you know, I have some different options here. So I'm just pulling out some outfits. I'm just gonna lay it out so that way after I lay down, take a shower, refreshen up the face or whatever, I can just jump into the outfit. And for the outfit today, I have some shorts and I have two shirt options, both from Jayla's Closet. Jayla Corian, she's one of my favorite influencers. So both of these, or all three of these items, is from her brand here. So I have this here, and then I might wear some heels depending on what this boat shaking about. But yeah, you guys, so far I'm really enjoying this trip. I'm glad that me and Kia, we're kind of like on our own little vibe or whatever. Like, we both be like, okay, let's meet up, and then when she feel like she need to have her alone time, she has her alone time. When I feel like I need my alone time, like, we give each other that alone time. Like, we're not stuck at the hip or whatever. So I love that for both of us. So right now she's in her room, I'm in my room, and I'm just getting things laid out here. And oops, let me just show y'all. And y'all, I did pack light for this trip as well. I bring this hat every single cruise, every single beach trip. I bring this hat. Have not worn it yet. That's the crazy thing. Like, have not worn this hat yet, but it comes on every single trip. So hopefully we do wear this hat this trip. But yeah, you guys, I'm just laying out stuff. Got out of the shower, I put my outfit on, and I had my outfit set up for that I had laid out for y'all, the one that I said that I got from Jayla's Closet. Y'all, I cannot believe how much weight I gained. Like, it's to the point where it's actually like disgusting. Like, and it's all in my stomach. I can see it. I couldn't even fit into the shorts. I probably could have fit into the shirt, but it's like, you know, there's no point in wearing the shirt if I can't fit in the shorts. Like, the shorts couldn't even button up. So that tells me I need to crack down. I need to do something. But granted, I'm glad I had another outfit to put on, unless I would have had to tell everybody I'm calling it a night because I didn't pack enough outfits. So lesson number 15 or whatever we on, I usually overpack. I know some people do not like to overpack. I usually like to overpack just because when you're on a cruise, there's always something different going on or whatever, and you want to be prepared as far as outfit wise. Like, you don't want to be walking around with the same outfit you had on walking on the cruise boat with. Like, everybody done changed like 3 and 4 times by this time. So just make sure you just pack enough outfits to where you're comfortable or whatever. But granted, I'm glad that I did have a backup outfit, and I did put that on. And then tomorrow I have my bathing suit outfit, and then I have an outfit for dinner, and then that'll pretty much be the cruise, since it is a short cruise or whatever. When I go on vacation, especially like cruises and stuff, I like to wear like tinted sunscreens or whatever, because I do not want my skin burnt up to a crisp, especially my face. And granted, even though it's nighttime and stuff now, I still like to wear something light just to give me some coverage. So I'm just gonna go in with my Ilia skin tint, and this has SPF 40 in it, and it does have niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid, so it is like skincare as well. So I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Probably do a little bit of powder, like where you guys see where I'm oily, just to kind of. And I'm just, this is gonna be my lip combo for every day. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Plumpgasm Gloss. Alright, you guys, so this is the outfit that I threw on, you guys. It is, of course, a set from Lululemon, and it's just like one of their little tennis skirts. I never worn this set before, so I'm glad that I did pack it in my bag. And it has the back out and stuff, and I know I'm wrong for sitting up here having everything hanging out, stomach hanging out, back rows hanging out and stuff like that. Like, I literally be thinking like, y'all, my weight be so up and down, and it's like I used to be so big, and then I used to be so small, and then now I'm back big, and I still think I'm so small. Y'all, I'm just all over the place. But we're gonna get it together one day or another. No, you guys, so Kia just texted me and said that the comedy show is all sold out. See, that's what I get for being on Black People Time. But hold on, let me see if anybody saved us a seat. Oh dang, she says she popped in and walked back out. She don't think that anybody saved us seats, but we're about to just head out anyway and just see what's going on. I'm sure some other things going on as well. Actually, let me grab the schedule. Oh, man, why did I do that? Oh, because I took the key. So y'all, in this Carnival ship, you have to keep your keypad, you have to keep your key in this little slot for the electricity to work. I don't think I like that. Okay, y'all, let's. Ooh, and I don't like how you gotta push the door open, because I don't want nobody to be knocking on my door and then I gotta push the door open. Next thing you know, they done swung on me. But you guys, I'm about to meet up with Kia, and I'll give y'all an update once I meet up with her. So the comedy show, they started on time, and we not on time people, so we just sitting here at the bar enjoying our drink. Ooh, this is good and strong, right where I need it to be. Good and strong. So we are at the local, and this is if you just want a quick bite to eat. You can't go wrong with chicken wings, so I did get some chicken wings here. And then Kia got a dry, they gave her a dry burger, no mayonnaise, but she making it work over there. American Deli or the American Grill. Oh shoot! I just be expecting the doors to open. Some of the cruise ships, the doors just open. Because I was about to say I can't. I'm good. So you guys, I didn't want it to get copyrighted. We did go to an 80s party here where they did play abundance of 80s music, and we stayed for Michael Jackson and some other songs, and then when they started playing Highway to Hell, that's when we left. Always have a gym or different activities where if you want to come and be physical. So this is the gym area. And baby, I go to the gym consistently throughout the week. On vacation, we not going to the gym, but I do like to come in the gym and just see what they have going on. Maybe I might need to get up and do some crunches, or maybe even if you want to do a spin class or any different types of classes. But this is the gym area. Right, they're supposed to have nice hot. Right, you want something, right? You don't want. Right, we thinking about what we want. Right. Okay. This is a nice gym though, but I'm not that much of a diehard to go to the gym when I go to the gym at home. So after we left the gym, we did do a little bit more of exploring, but by this time, you guys, we were super duper tired. Like, I literally could not hang in there anymore, and especially since it was only a 2-day cruise, we had to be up early in the morning the next day to take the tender boats to the private island. So we just decided to call it a night after we did a little bit of exploring. So I am getting prepared for bed, but this was a successful night 1 on the Norwegian Joy solo cruise, and I can tell you I had a blast, but I was super duper tired, and I can't wait to show you guys what day 2 consists of. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the dream, and I will see you guys in the next video.